Good evening, everyone. My presentation is on flipped classroom. The history of flipped classroom. It was pioneered by two high school teachers in Colorado named Jonathan Berman and Aaron Sams. They discovered a software tool that allowed them to narrate and record PowerPoint presentations. This change in teaching practice came to be known as flipped classroom. Definition of flipped classroom. A flipped classroom is an instructional strategy, a type of blended learning that consists of students completing direct instructions, such as viewing a lecture online prior to the class discussion of the materials. The purpose of a flipped classroom. The main goal of a flipped classroom is to enhance a student's learning and achievement by reversing the traditional model of a classroom, focusing class time on students' understanding rather than lectures.
You can go out the front though, but Jackie, I should have told her to just come around the front. That way you had to take that way down the steps.
Excuse me, Nadia, can you please mute your line?
Six types of flipped classrooms are traditional flipping, debate-oriented flipping, demonstration-based flipping, group-based flipping, virtual flipping, double flip classroom. The traditional flipping, students prepare by watching a short video. The double-oriented flipping, instructors assign learning materials to set the ground for face-to-face debate. Demonstration-based flipping, it focuses on the process and record themselves step by step. Group-based flipping, that's when the students work in teams to achieve the material. Virtual flipping, it eliminates the need for face-to-face class. So the instructors show video materials they receive and grade using online learning management platforms. Double flip classroom, it places the students in the instructional roles. So students become like the instructor. They record the videos to show material and try to master the new skill. A flipped classroom results in higher performance compared to face-to-face and fully e-learning. A blended learning design results in higher learning outcomes compared to fully e-learning. Blended learning has significant effects on self-efficacy and intrinsic motivation as compared to fully e-learning. There are 4 pillars to flipped classroom: flexible environment, learning culture, intentional content, and professional educator. The flexible environment means that the educator just creates a space where the students choose when and where they learn. The learning culture is in the flipped learning model. In class time is dedicated to exploring different topics in depth. Intentional content, educators determines what they need to teach and what material students should handle on their own. As far as the professional educator take on a less visible, prominent role in a flipped classroom during class time. They're there really to observe the students, provide them with any feedback that they might need. But also, like I said, they allow the students to handle things on their own. Only if they need assistance, they're there to help. The pros of flipped classrooms. Students may have more control. The students has an increased input and control over their own learning. It promotes student-centered learning and collaboration, and that allows class time to be used to master a skill and collaborate on a project. Lessons and contents are more accessible because of videos and lectures being played on videos. Access, parents are giving 24 hours a day access, 7 days a week access to see their students' lectures. And it's efficient. Done properly, it will be efficient and have more free time and more time to work on other academic practices and so on. The cons of flipped classroom, it can create or a digital divide. Also, it relies on preparation and trust. There is significant work on the front end, and time in front of screens instead of people and places increase. And some students with special needs may need extra support at home. And then these are my references. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Does anybody have any questions? All right, I probably will come back and get your question. Looks like Nadia has her basketball uniform on. Let's see if we could get her in to do her presentation real quick. But thank you so much, Carla.
Thank you.